Folks, the pain is not over for Americans. Welcome back, everyone. Hope your week is going well. How are you doing? Well, the financial strain has proven to be non-stop, incessant for every American in this country, and the latest reports just show and emphasize how bad this inflation is getting. In today's video, we're going to look at this latest report, scrutinize the numbers, what it means for you, what the Fed is going to do about this. We're going to be discussing everything you need to know in today's video. Let's get started and dive right in. But before we do, as always, make sure you folks do a couple things for me. Number one, give this video a tremendous thumbs up, smash the like button. I would appreciate that if you have been enjoying the content, and if you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed, click that big red button, and have notifications turned on. Once we hit 20,000 subscribers, we'll do another cash giveaway, so stay tuned for that. You'll have to be subscribed to be entered in that giveaway. With that being said, let's get started and get right down to it. We keep hitting record after record. Once you think there's some relief around the corner, it just proves to be absolutely relentless because inflation remained painfully high in May, with consumer prices hitting a new 4-decade high that exacerbated a financial strain for millions of Americans and worsened a political crisis for President Biden. The Labor Department said on Friday that the Consumer Price Index, or CPI, which is a broad measure of the price for everyday goods, including gasoline, groceries, and rents, rose 8.6% in May from a year ago. Prices jumped 1% in the 1-month period from April. Those figures were both higher than the 8.3% headline figure and 0.7% monthly gain forecast by Refinitiv economists. If you're feeling deja vu, this is not a coincidence because this report now indicates that we are in the fastest pace of inflation since December of 1981. Core prices climbed 6% from the previous year. They also rose 0.6% on a monthly basis. This suggests that inflationary pressure is still here and still affecting Americans on a daily basis. All of these numbers far exceed previous forecasts and estimates. In other words, even the experts couldn't get this right. And if a decline were to ever follow suit, well, unfortunately, that would be painfully slow. Energy prices rose 3.9% in May from the previous month. They're up 34.6% from last year. Gasoline on average costs 48.7% more than it did 1 year ago and 7.8% more than it did just in April. In all, fuel prices jumped 16.9% in May on a monthly basis, pushing the 1-year increase to a stunning 106.7%. Shelter costs rose 5.5%. This is the fastest pace since February of 1991. Food prices, as you may know, feeling the pain at the grocery store, have also climbed 10.1% higher over the year and 1.2% over the month, with the largest increases in dairy and related products. And when you look at even non-alcoholic beverages, that's up 1.7%, cereals and bakery products 1.5%, and meats, poultry, fish, and eggs rose 1.1%. It should come as no surprise that this scorching hot inflation has created severe pressures on U.S. households, with Americans all over the country forced to pay higher prices on everything from food to rent to gasoline. Of course, this affects low-income Americans tenfold, with their already stretched paychecks heavily impacted with these price fluctuations. And even these strong wage gains that we're seeing are being eaten away at quickly because real average hourly earnings decreased 0.6% in May from the previous month as the inflation increase eroded the 0.3% total wage gain, according to the Labor Department. On an annual basis, real earnings actually dropped 3% in May. It's also no secret that this rampant inflation has become a tremendous political liability for President Biden and the Democrats come the November midterm elections. Democrats are projected and expected to lose their razor-thin majorities, and surveys show that Americans feel that inflation is the biggest problem the country is facing. But one more punchline, they actually believe that President Biden is to blame. The hotter than expected report will also have major implications when it comes to the Federal Reserve, likely solidifying a series of aggressive rate hikes as central bank officials try to tame inflation. Policymakers already raised the benchmark interest rate by 50 basis points, double the usual size, in May, and are expected to approve at least 2 more similarly sized hikes come this June and July. This is the sentiment also among investors. 98% of investors do anticipate the Fed to carry out another half a point raise in interest rates in September, according to reports. Certainly the Fed is in a precarious situation. They want to cool this consumer demand and bring inflation to its 2% target, but they also don't want to inadvertently drag the economy into a recession. Hiking rates creates higher rates on business and consumer loans alike, which inevitably forces employers to cut back on spending. This would slow down the economy, so the Fed is in an extremely tough position right now. They want to act aggressively to try to stem the rise in prices, but then this would create an extremely high likelihood that it would then cause a recession. We don't want to sugarcoat anything on this channel. We are just the messenger here. So the fact is that this will probably get worse. So brace yourselves, prepare yourself, try to build up that nest egg, cut back on areas where you don't necessarily have to spend, and only spend on necessities right now. I know this is extremely difficult to do. However, it is just something that has to be done. And unfortunately, most Americans cannot bear these high prices and this inflation. What do you believe should be done? What do you think President Biden could do right now to try to tackle this situation? Do you think there's anything Congress can do? What do you believe the Fed should do? Should they continue to raise rates, or should they cut back? Let us know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you were in control, if you had the power, what would you do? Let us know. More updates are to come. It seems like we're reporting even more bad news on a monthly basis, but all news can be found right here on this channel. This is your one-stop shop. If you got value out of this video, if you learned something, give it a tremendous thumbs up, smash the like button. Be sure to share this video with a friend, get the word out, spread it on social media, share with a friend or two. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed by clicking that big red button and have notifications turned on. That bell will notify you every single time we post a brand new video. We post videos here every single solitary week with no exceptions and no excuses. And if you want to get some free stocks, all on me, all free, use the links down below in the description of this video. Sign up with the brokerage platforms or Robinhood and or Webull. You'll get some free stocks, some valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. So let us know what stocks you get. And if you want to connect with me on social media, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. Use the links down below. I look forward to meeting you there, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care for now.